guys, welcome to my channel. Let me get to the point of the video. One, I know that I'm wearing the same outfit that I was wearing in my previous video, but I want to get a bunch of videos filmed today because I have some errands to run tomorrow, so I can't film tomorrow. Anyway, so I hope you're okay with that. This video, it's on these new NYX palettes. These have gotten a ton of hype on Instagram and Twitter and everything. They have been pretty new to the NYX website, and they were just released, I think, a day or two on the Ulta website. So they are now available at Ulta actually for a penny less, which I think is true for all the NYX products at Ulta. But a penny is a penny, whatever, who cares? Anyways, so yeah, these are the palettes. These are the new NYX Avant. Is it Avant or Avant? I'm not 100% sure, but it's a NYX Avant Pop 10 color shadow palette. So there's 10 colors in each palette, and these are perfect for the spring and summertime because they have so many different colors. It has a more neutral warm tone palette, so you can get some more like bright colors, but it does have like some fall colors in it too. And then it has a palette that's more bright colored, so it has a bunch of just bright colors. There's a mixture of matte and shimmery shades, so you get a good combination. And then there is another palette which is more like cool toned colors, I would say, like a cool toned yellow and a royal blue and everything. So yeah, here's some cool tone shades. So anyways, there are 3 palettes, so you can choose whichever one you would like, or you can get all 3 like I did. I like that each palette has like its own thing, like neutral, warm tone, and cool tone. I really enjoy that because everyone has their own preference. I prefer warm tones, but I wanted to get all 3 so I could talk to you guys about them and so I could try all the colors out. I did create this look today, and I used the Surreal My Heart, which is the more cool tone shades and everything. So I really enjoyed this palette. I've actually have created a look with all 3 of them. I was going to include a look in this review for all 3 palettes, but then this video would be forever. So if you are interested in seeing some makeup tutorials using these 3 palettes, let me know down below, and then let me know which palette you want to see it. All the palettes come with a daytime and nighttime look idea on the back. So just look for these 2 pictures on the back if you can't really think of anything and you want to maybe get some inspiration. So I'm going to go through and talk about each palette individually, and I'm going to be doing some swatches. So let me just pull my sleeves up so we can do this. Yeah. I'm going to start out with the more universal palette, the Nouveau Chic. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that. Anyways, so here's the palette, and then here are the colors. So you have some light tones and some dark tones. You have some fall colors and spring colors. They give you a really good variety. And yeah. So these colors are super pigmented. I am so impressed with these. I have the NYX single eyeshadows, and I like these better. Usually single eyeshadows have better quality work put into them, so they're usually better. But I love these. They did such a good job. They each run for $16.99 at Ulta or $17 flat on the NYX website. And I'm just going to go through it, and I'm going to start swatching these. So here is, let me zoom you in for the swatches. Okay, so for the swatches, once again, here is an up close of the palette. I'm going to start over here, work my way this way, and then that way. So this is, all these colors, by the way, have no name, so it's just kind of like the color. This is a skin tone color, and so you're not really going to be able to see much of this, but right there. This is really good for a matte brow highlight, or if you just want a good blending color. And then this one is a kind of shimmery rose light colored brown. This is another warm tone shade. And look at that transfer. Look how pigmented those are. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so then moving on to the classic warm toned chocolate brown. This is a really good definition color. There's the transfer. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I love how pigmented these are, and the transfer is just amazing. And then moving on to, this is a really hard color to describe. It has a little bit of gray in it, some brown in it, some purple in it. This is, I think, a really good definition color. I'd say if you have green eyes or brown eyes, and that's just my opinion. So I can't really describe the exact color of this one, but I'd say it's actually cool toned. But there's the transfer. And so this is a really good definition color, as I said. Okay, the next one is a shimmery forest green color. This is perfect for the fall time. It really reminds me of the Adventurous Quad from Revlon Color Stay. It's a little bit deeper, I'd say, than in that palette. So there it is, and then the transfer. So there's that. So you can see it's very, very, very pigmented. It's very buttery, very creamy. All these are extremely blendable. Very, very, very blendable. I haven't had any issues, and I don't have fallout with these either, even with the shimmery tones. Moving on to here, this is just the classic highlight color. It has a little bit of lavender in it, I would say, but not enough to say it's purple. But it's just a really good highlight color for the brow bone or the inner tear duct if you want a really bold highlight. And then this is a matte blending shade. It's a kind of a peachy tone pink. There is the transfer. I really like this one too. I love all these shades. I gotta stop saying that. Another thing about these colors is a little bit goes a long way. You really don't need a lot. Here is it's actually matte. This is a matte kind of magenta purple, but it has gold flecks in it. It's really, really pretty. I absolutely love this one. I like how it has some shimmer or some, there's that transfer, isn't that gorgeous? I like how it has the gold flecks in it because it can be a standout color, but at the same time, it's matte enough to where it could be a definition color in the crease. This one is a shimmery, or it's a lavender color. It's a lilac color with a nice sheen to it. This one is really good, I would say, for if you want a really nice waterline color. So there's that one. And then the final color in this palette is like a slate color. It really reminds me of Slate from Lorac. And there is that one. So as you can see, these are extremely pigmented. That is all the swatches from this palette. I'm going to be moving on to the next one so we can get through all three of them. The next one is a really fun one. This one is the warm toned bright colors, but the name of this one is Art Throb. I absolutely love this one. This is actually the first one I used. I did a look on my Instagram post. So there are the colors. You get a wide variety. You get blues, greens, whites, oranges, a pink, huge variety, and then a kind of black with some gold flecks in it. So I'm just going to start swatching these. I'm going to be starting over here. This is an orange, and it is extremely pigmented. Boom! Yeah, so I absolutely love this orange color. It is so much fun. I've done a look with this one. Actually, I did a look with this and people went a little crazy over it, and on Instagram people said they really loved it and they wanted a tutorial, so I'm thinking about doing that look next. And this is just a classic silver color. This is once again a very buttery and transfer. Oh, look at that. It's freaking amazing. I'm serious, I love these palettes. Just the swatches show it all. I'm just doing one swipe when I show you these swatches. This is a lime shimmery green. This one is so much fun. And this color, oh, look at that. That pigmentation's insane. Boom. Absolutely love these. Absolutely love these. Okay, so now this is just the black with the gold flecks in it. This is, you know, for that smoky eye that everyone loves. So just a black, nothing super special about this one, but it's once again super pigmented. And then this one is a shimmery magenta. Boom! Once again. Oh, absolutely love, adore. Okay, now this is a really bright blue. I love this. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry, I'm getting all excited over these colors. Look at that pigmentation. It's insane. It's so crazy. And then we're going to be moving on to this blue toned green. Once again, oh. Like seriously, and this is a drugstore product? Come on, man. Yeah, so that is that one. So for the last two colors in the palette, this is just a blendable, this is just a good kind of bronzy skin tone color, good for blending, or just a nice soft color on this, or just a nice soft shade for the lid if you want a nice simple eye. And then the perfect blending pink right there. I love this one. This is a lot like Cupcake from Makeup Geek, I would say. And then the last but not least is a highlight color, which is just a Frosty Snow White, which is a lot like Snow from the Lorac Pro 2 palette. These are all those shades. This, once again, is the Art Throb palette. I absolutely love this one. I'd say this one is my favorite out of the three. The one that I've probably used the most. I've used this one about 3 times, and the ones I've used each like once or twice. So I absolutely love this one. And then the third palette, which is Surreal My Heart. It is a more cool toned. It's a more cool toned. All these I would say are cool toned for sure. So if you are a cool toned girl, then this is the palette for you. I'm going to start the swatches. We'll start with the highlight color. Right there. You know, just a nice highlight. Can't go wrong with that. This is a cool tone pastel yellow. This one is a lot more sheer, I would say, so it's more like a blending color. If you really want to be bright, you've got to build it up. So the one I use I actually used it as a blending color. So that's the yellow. And then this one, this is the palette that I am using today. So you will see some of these colors. This is my center pop of color on the lid. And this is like that mermaid color. Look at that. So pigmented. I absolutely love this. They're so buttery. Oh, I can't get over it. So then we have the kind of blending chocolate brown. Oh, that was a messy swatch, my bad. Anyways, so that's just the typical brown. It's a lot like Cocoa Bear or, Cocoa Bear is a little bit lighter, I think. It's like those other browns from Makeup Geek. And then the final color on this side, it's just a mauve color, which is really good for blending. There is the transfer. Once again, it's a blending color. It's definitely not a pop of color because it's not bright enough for that, but I love this color and I did use it for a smoky eye at one point. All right, and moving on to this side, this is a cool gray tone with just a hint of sheen to it. It's just a very light colored gray. I do want you to see it. So yeah, that's that one. And then this is my other lid color. It's a royal blue with a sheen. Boom, look at that. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, you can see that color that I have on my lid right there. And then this is just a very cool tone sky color, I'd say, with a little bit of gray in it. So there's that one. And then we have a peach tone. This is exactly like Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. Exactly like it. So it's my skin tone. It's a really good blending color. And then, of course, just a matte black, like that. So that is the matte black, and is the final color in this palette. That is it for all the swatches. Once again, these are the 3 palettes. It's Nuveo, oh, I can't get that, Nuveo Chic, and then Art Throb and Surreal My Heart. Art Throb, I would say, is my favorite, and it's probably the most perfect one for spring and summer if you really want a bright, bright eye color, which you guys do notice I do enjoy doing if you've seen my past few videos. The new NYX Avant Pop Color palettes, 10 colors in each, and each little square thing is a pretty good size. You know, just to sum it all up, these shadows, they are so buttery, so creamy. They don't have fallout, at least I haven't had any fallout yet. So, and they are so blendable. Ugh, gosh, I can't say enough good things about these palettes. I was kind of nervous to try them at first because I've always been so disappointed with bright colors in palettes and not single shadows. I've always had so much disappointment. So I was expecting to be let down, but the complete opposite happened. I was so amazed with these and the quality, and they're only $17 a piece. I think the price is very fair for these palettes for the quality. I know it's drugstore and $17 seems a lot for a drugstore, but yeah, they are absolutely amazing and well worth it. I highly suggest getting all 3 because then you can combine all the different colors and get different looks. But if you just want to choose one, this is warm tone bright colors, cool tone bright colors, and then neutrals. So there is a little bit for everyone there, depending on your preference. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I helped you out. Oh gosh, I love those palettes so much. I'm so happy with them, and I will be having a lot of looks coming up on my channel using these palettes. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this video up. So I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up and comment down below. Also hit subscribe so you don't miss any more of my videos, and be sure to check out my previous video, the Lorac Alter Ego glosses and lip swatches and regular swatches / review. I was also very excited for that video. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to get going, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.